Hi everybody, I'm Kirsty making from Naio Nails. In this video, I'm going to use a gorgeous grey powder that I've been wanting to use for ages because I want a grey ombre. Ombre! Skies are grey, you see. Skies are grey. What I love about grey is that it goes with everything. And we've got a new charcoal grey powder that I've not used yet. And I'm desperate to use it because I just want this gorgeous ombre. So I have no nails on this hand. No nails.
That's like my accent, isn't
I was
it?
trying to do Adam's accent. No nails. I have nails on this one. Oh my god. But that's another video, so you can't look at it. So I'm going to put some tips on. I'm going to show you how we do this ombre. I'm not going to use natural beige. I'm going to use more of a pink colour because I want the pink and the grey. Oh, I love that combo. Right, so I'm going to put my tips on. So I'm going to file the side walls, get those nice and straight. You want to do that before you do any kind of blending with your tip because you'll lose the strength. If you start to blend here first, you'll lose the strength, and then when you start to file the sides, it'll end up snapping off. And we don't want that. I'm going to cut the very tips off those. And then we're going to file. So I'm going to file the whole nail. So it's all abrased. And then we're just going to file that contact area just a little bit. You don't really want to be touching the natural nail. I am using a 180 grit file, so it won't cause any damage. You don't want anything that's like 100 grit or 80 grit. You don't be using that at this point at all. So just blending that in. Just going to clean those over with gel residue wipe off solution, and then nail prep dehydrator.
Have you ever actually seen that film apart from that bit?
Yeah, of course I've watched it. I've watched
right,
it.
okay. I know a lot of people have never seen it though. That's a bit.
Oh really? They've
just seen that bit.
And then you get me my food. and then. I bet it's really funny to play that part.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, it's brilliant.
Right, so we've got the charcoal grey colour. I'm going to apply that first. I'm going to make sure I have enough on there so it's not transparent. You want to tap this section here so you've got a bit of a blend already. Right, what I don't want is, can you see that dip? I don't want that dip there. So I'm going to add a little bit more product there. And we're going to feather that. Tapping, and we'll just sweep across.
But wouldn't that be filled with other product anyway?
What would happen when you're doing an ombre is it'll get completely filled and you'll have a hard line. And the colours blending together, overlapping each other, creates that ombre. So it'd be too dense in colour. So if I show you from the side, you'll see now, so it's a lot smoother. And then we're going to have the pink, and it's going to come from here. and it's going to slide over. Make sense?
Makes sense.
I can do the grey on all my nails. Then I'm going to use Rose Glow, get that cuticle nice and neat, and then start to blend down. Then I'm going to use some natural. You can use blank slate as well, but I want, because it's grey that I'm using, that's why I'm going to use the natural, because it'll really sort of tone everything down. And this is going to help to create that blend, that ombre blend. Same on this one, so I'll just show you this again. Blend that down. Pinching tool on my other one, and then we can use the natural without that bit of fluff in. We don't want that.
I think it looked lovely.
I love a bit of fluff.
Yeah, bit of fluff in there. Have you ever done just like fluff nails?
Oh my god, Adam, that would be horrific.
We should just do fluff nails, like clear.
With a load of fluff in it. That'd make me a bit crazy, that would. So I'm going to start filing. Get those side walls nice and straight. Make sure you get your cuticle area nice and neat as well. You might want to drop down to a softer file. Then we can contour. And I'm pulling from cuticle to tip as I'm contouring and changing that rotation, sort of get contouring from side to side like a little dance routine. That way I know, because I feel you can get a good angle of this, I know that I'm going to get it nice and straight, because look where the file is hitting the nail.
Below the apex.
Yes, below the old apex.
Less of the old.
I mean, you know all these things, so why couldn't you do it when you did my nails, Adam?
Because brain and hands tend not to work in the same sort of...
Is this a fact?
Well, you need to train the hands. Your brain can take it all in.
Is it like muscle memory?
Yeah, exactly.
Muscle memory.
Yeah, so you need to train the hands to obey.
Yeah.
And plus also your brain learns at the same time, because you're learning how much pressure to put on things.
Yeah.
That's the main thing, is how much pressure you're putting on, be it
with a brush, or a file.
Yeah.
That's what comes with practice.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And practicing on yourself and doing your own nails, you really get to feel everything that that client will feel.
Do you know what I think I actually missed on? I didn't do any of whatsoever. It was just actual bead pickup and placement.
Yeah.
That, I think if I'd done that, I would have done a lot better.
Yeah, had you practiced that?
Yeah.
And your brush would not have looked like it did?
No.
No. Because you ruined that Naio nails brush.
I did.
You took it to hell.
I did. 3 people trying to fix it.
It was so bad. It was so bad.
You said that I picked a too big of a brush. It was a size 12.
Yeah, but it was a round one, wasn't it?
It was pinched. Yeah, it was pinched.
God knows what that brush is you picked up, but this is a size 12.
It was an oval.
Oval size 12?
Yeah, that was it. That's basically the same brush. And if you press on that brush, it might be solid, and I might have used that one before when I was in here. Is it, do you think?
There's a bit of product stuck in that, Adam.
I think I might have been practicing with that one.
Yeah. You can have clean that, you know. As it's another one that's gone to hell. What I am going to do with this set is I'm going to make them matte, but I'm going to put bling on, and we're going to use the Acrygel, but instead of putting top coat on, we're going to put the matte top coat on. Bit of Acrygel. Need a bit of gel residue wipe off solution on my brush so I can move around the Acrygel. So I've put the top coat, the matte top coat, over the top of the Acrygel. So when I put these in the lamp, that's going to go nice and matte. And then what I really like is the fact that the shiny crystals on top of that matte top coat just looks gorgeous. Don't they look nice in matte? The sparkly stones against the matte and the grey, because the weather's so grey.
It's not that bad.
No.
You're just upset because you got rained on yesterday.
I know. A little bit of cuticle oil. And there you are. I definitely think that that pink works lovely with the grey. Absolutely gorgeous. There you are, guys. Everything I've used today will be listed below. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook and Instagram. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. That's not grey!
Oh no, I'm just like natural grey now these days, you know, getting to your age.
Listen, it's my birthday coming up. Be kind to me.